What's up, you guys? Good morning. I wanted to having a really important conversation about what's going on in the world and how I see myself helping as much as I can. About 10 days ago, a black man, George Floyd, was murdered at the hands of police, and it shed light on the horrible injustices and inequalities that black people face every single day. One part of it is police brutality, but it really stems to every part of people's lives. When I graduated college a few weeks ago, I promised myself that I would never stop learning, and to be honest, I didn't know what that first thing that I would learn would be. And it's become clear that it is about Black history, the rights of people, and what I can do on my path to allyship. First of all, something that we can all do that's incredibly important is sign petitions and continue to sign petitions. Although there was a week on social media where Black Lives Matter was truly the forefront of what we were talking about, and it was really incredible to just see everyone come together, share their resources, amplify Black voices. This is something that we are far from being done with. So I'm going to leave a list of resources to continue to sign. It's also in my Instagram bio, so if you're scrolling on Insta and you feel like signing some petitions, you know where to head. In terms of donating, there are a lot of ways and places that you can donate. Continue to look for matching campaigns because it's essentially just going to double the amount that you are donating. I just did a matching campaign on a project that I'm working on, 44 New Voices. It was not my money. Obviously, I'm not going to take credit for that, but it was really great to talk to people who were donating to the Bail Project. I've donated individually to the Bail Project. I'm continuing to look into causes that I want to keep donating to, whether it's monthly or yearly. I found that when donating, it makes a lot of sense to kind of have a consistent pattern of when you're donating because it keeps you accountable and it's not just a one-time thing. If you guys are unable to donate monetarily, there's other ways that you can give back. First of all, do not be silent. Show up to different protests. Talk to your family members. Even in your group of friends, just look where you might be part of the problem and you don't even realize it. There's so many systemic ways that Black people are oppressed, and it's our job to find where those inequalities lay. Unfortunately, it's in pretty much every part of life, but this is really where we have to fight the fight. We're in it for the long run, and I'm pledging to you guys that I'm going to continue to educate myself for the rest of my life and share those resources with you. I do want to kind of share how I believe I can be the most helpful. I was on a call the other day, and the topic was diversity and inclusion, and something, ew, there's a huge bee. Did you see bug root? It's a huge bug. Something that stood out to me was a girl, Jazz, who's really incredible and has been doing really amazing stuff for this movement. Shared this idea that we can be the most powerful when we really focus on the things that we are best at and put our efforts there. So for me, when I dive deeper into my platform, I think something that you guys really appreciate when I talk about is education and careers. And I think just with my past of being in college and gaining a really incredible following there, and looking forward being post-grad and taking you guys on that career journey with me, I want to offer different ways for you guys to see the injustices in education, in the workplace, and more so what we can do to actually help that. I'm really excited to share some of the things that I'm working on with you guys because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and I think all of us, influencers, not influencers, people with 100 followers, feel this kind of pressure to be showing everything that you're doing for this movement online, but the truth is a lot of the action actually happens offline. So yeah, I think the most exciting thing that I have been working on for the past 6 months has been this project, 44 New Voices. I've told you guys about it before, but I'm so proud to tell you about it again. It is this incredible list of 44 diverse, incredible voices. So the Identify team put together this list of 44 voices. They did so much research figuring out who these people are, finding them, and then basically narrowing down this list to 44 people. That list is available on 44newvoices.org, but my job has been amplifying that. That is the word of the morning, isn't it? Amplifying that onto social media and posting them every single day. So if you want to learn about these amazing people and follow them, you can follow our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And it's been very joyful for me to be a part of that and get to share these voices with the world. Second thing I'm working on is with Home from College. This Friday, which is tomorrow, so it's gonna be past when this happened, but I'm sure we're gonna have some recap footage and continue to do similar events to this. We are hosting an event with the Michigan Fashion Media Summit to host Shade. Shade is the Director of Representation and Inclusion Partnerships at Forbes. So we are going to be having a really incredible conversation with hundreds of people who join our live Zoom conversation with her about representation in the workplace and how to be an accountable person looking post-grad, and kind of being able to identify problems and what to do when you find them, and just how to be an ally in the workplace essentially. And I'm sure we're going to be talking about a lot more. So that's something we've been working really hard on, is getting this event together so that hundreds of people can be a part of the conversation. Lastly, I'm starting a mentor program. Right now I've only taken on one person because I have to kind of learn how I can be most helpful to other people and how many I can actually take on while being able to give them my full attention. I am happy to share who this is if she is comfortable later. I just haven't asked her, so I'm not going to do that. But she's a beautiful Black mother of 3, I believe. But she has a education in fashion, she works in education, she started her own skincare line, and she's just starting a YouTube channel. So I feel very honored to be able to get to know her and help her grow her socials, and I'm gonna say it again, amplify her voice, because if we've learned anything in this past week, 2 weeks, it's that we need to listen. So yeah, this is going to be a conversation that we continue to have, but obviously I wanted to address it as candidly as I could. I went to a peaceful vigil last night, and I will insert the clips here.
In my lonely mind, is there something I can find? Will you keep me deep inside?
It really was just beautiful to see everyone come together, and we were silent for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, which is how long George Floyd was on the ground, and that it is really just incredibly disturbing how long that is. And I want to be positive, but I also want to keep it real. I'd encourage you guys to just sit in silence for that amount of time today and just reflect on the past 2 weeks, and also moving forward how you can work towards allyship with me. I want this to be an open conversation, so please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. To my Black followers and friends, I stand with you, I love you, and I pledge to continue educating myself on this topic and being the best ally that I can strive to be. I love you.